telling you, Carmelo, something happened. Here is THT. Backhand layup is good. Boy, it hung on the rim forever.
What kind of English did he put on that shot?
First basket belongs to the Lakers here in the fourth. Toronto in the midst of a 6-game roadie. Van Vliet. One bounce for rhythm and to get away from the defense, and down it goes for Chris Boucher.
Boucher has been really good from that distance, so constantly knocking down that corner three.
Russ looked to get into the paint instead of bring it back to LeBron. Got bumped, then immediately looked at the official.
Didn't get a hand check.
Yeah, now we got about 4 guys within 10 feet of him. Because, of course, it's LeBron James. In the corner, boy, they put Ellington in a tough spot. Russ gave it to him. Played a ton. When he plays, averages about 18.5 minutes a game. Horton Tucker put his shoulder into the defender and scored. 94-70.
Has pretty much a one-dimensional player. If they expect me to shoot it, if I can get a hand on it, I'm going to throw it up.
Yeah. Figure that's the only way I'm going to play. Goes Russ eventually. 3-on-2. They'll score on the follow at the other end. Frank says, hey, that's offensive goaltending.
But he put that one back so quick.
Before anybody could see it. THT bounces for LeBron. LeBron got it. Johnson keeps the dribble. We're exactly 5 minutes in. Long 3 for THT. Lakers tonight, 28% from downtown. Again, they started, what, 0 for 14, 0 for 15?
How deep he is.
Yeah, and he couldn't score, but he did get really where he could do damage. He was in a restricted area.
Yeah.
He got that away. And he really started his action. Timeout.
Yeah, Lakers take a timeout. Still 6.5 to play in the fourth and final quarter. And Lakers down 98 to 81. The Raptors 22, 22, and 21. That's distributing and putting a lot of pressure on the opposition.
You know, I mentioned that they have. It's a different guy almost every night. You know, it could be Van Vliet, Siakam, Trent Jr., Barnes, who will maybe lead them in scoring. Most of the time, it's LeBron for the Lakers. He's going to lead him in scoring for the 42nd time.
Well, they cut off that 28-point lead. It's down to what, 15?
15.
Still a lot of time.
What was it, 20 at the break, at the quarter? So they cut into 5. Got to get a stop, and they get it right there. No, they don't. It did not hit the rim, so Van Vliet's got it. Boy, it looked like they had it. The ball was just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
Was sitting there.
And there were 3 Lakers sitting around it.
Yeah, you got that's a 50-50 you got to grab.
That's a big hoop right there.
And a lot of fast break points tonight, 39 combined, and then LeBron. And this time a little miscommunication with Malik Monk, and out of bounds that goes. Raptors led by 28 late in the third. Remember, they started the night. Remember, back then it was 30-6 to start the night. They've kind of been treading water ever since. They got what they needed, that big lead, and they've been holding on to it. Underneath, Trent Jr. and 1, and it's 102-83. So that glimmer of hope might have just faded away.
Yeah, when they got it to 15, and then they thought they had a turnover, and they didn't get the ball, and the Raptors got the three-pointer. That was the big hoot, and now it's back up to unmanageable again.
Yeah.
19 going on 20.
Yeah. LBJ's got the 5 turnovers tonight, 5 of the 13, as we are moving up towards 5 minutes remaining in the game. Attacking the rim, Horton Tucker. Almost a concession basket that time, and we've entered the final 5 minutes. Brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Time on their side. Milking the clock a little bit. One more game. They'll be in Los Angeles for a couple more nights, and they'll face the Clippers. And then when they go home, they'll face the Lakers again. That one high in the air, foul on LeBron. Fouling Siakam as he tried to control him. They're going to control it. They're going to get Carmelo.
Yeah.
LeBron bumped it from behind, too. That's one of those. I think he could have called either one. But you're right, Stu. It's on Carmelo. Poked away by THT on the floor. Ellington, 3-on-1. LeBron, 2 big steps. Thrown down with one hand and one. What a silly foul that time by Gary Trent Jr.
Not a good foul. I mean, they've got scoreboard right now, but still not a good foul. As the Lakers turn them over, get out in transition, and LeBron with the finish for his 23rd point, going to the line to see if he can make it 24.
Going to try to get it down to 14 with 4:24 remaining.
A lot of time, but they just can't put a dent into that Raptor offense. I mean, they get a stop here or there, but the Raptors do a pretty good job of distributing the ball around, and various people have hurt the Lakers.
This free throw by LeBron, he's a rebound away. James with a double-double. Siakam and one.
There's one of the plays I was just talking about.
There's a counterpunch every time.